Well, that was going to lead to my next question. If you're consistently striving for excellence just to be considered or allowed in the room, what does that do for your mental health?
It's quite draining.
Yeah, that's the word.
I was going to say
for me,
opposite effect.
Yeah. It's a bit. For me, it's a bit of opposite. But yeah.
Elaborate.
No, it's just like I just know it's just a matter of time. It's just timing. Like I just think it's just like they can't ignore it for so much longer.
But they might though.
I don't think they can. And I don't. It's not really just Ireland. If you just look at the industry across the board, the big deals that have ever been done in the US or the big deals that have been done in the UK, we are just like 20, 10, 15 years behind. If you just kind of look at those deals and the stuff that has changed culture forever, it was just the best of the best within specific regions, and those contracts they just did that. Now they just set for life. So it's one of those ones that I just strive towards. I don't really look at Ireland. I look at the best in the world. I'm trying to implement that because I know it's about to come here, and when it comes here, I'm just be the person that will be the forefront.
But to play devil's advocate to what you're saying,
Yes.
I interviewed Darcus Beese recently on my podcast, the Unstoppable podcast,
Yeah.
and he's the only black British CEO of a frontline major record label, right? The only black British CEO of a major frontline record label.
Yeah.
Now, to your point, that would say that there's no other person in Britain at any point that has the skill set, the talent to be frontline CEO of a major record label.
Based on the timeline, I feel like if Instagram and all technology existed 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it wouldn't happen. I feel like this fact that not everything is performative. Like before, you could do a million streams, but nobody will know. A million sales until the billboard told you it was a million sales. Like, so there were so many things that could just hidden. So mediocrity could be hidden. Everything could be hidden. And I feel like that was the timeline that people were falling into. I feel like in 10 years from now, that can't happen because the people that will be at the top will be based on performance. So like for him, he just fell into an earlier gap. But then that was saying how many British artists have set for life just based on those executives that they're not the CEOs, but they've been put in rooms. At least they've been put in enough rooms. We don't have, except for Priscilla, we don't have people in the three majors in the UK, in Ireland. You know, we don't really have even as much executives that can even give into the industry. So that's even, we forget CEO. We're not even the marketing manager. You know, so it's one of those ones. The people that got there, that got the Stormzy, that got that. They even whatever they can just do, the little 20Ks, the 100, all of those things go fast. So like, it's even like we're not even talking about getting the CEO level, but like I feel like that won't exist in age now where everything is just transparent and we can see all the data. I don't think that will exist no more because we're performance.